This is Vamsi here, guys. I was a trainer for the data science technologies. Just before going to the discussion, guys, can anyone please confirm is I'm audible and is my voice is clear, or are you getting any disturbance or anything from my side? So can you please confirm, guys?
No, it is clear.
Clear, right? Yeah, fine. For everyone, guys, I think it is audible and also my screen is also visible. So if you have any issues, guys, please let me know so I can just tell you. Or if in the case if an issue is there, please just log off and log in once again, guys. Okay. So once again, guys, welcome to this workshop, a free workshop we are conducting on the data science. So our main agenda for this workshop is, guys, the main agenda for this workshop is not to get any training. That means you don't get any training and you don't get any understanding in this particular, whatever the this particular workshop is there. So the main agenda for this workshop is, guys, mainly we want to make you understand the guys, because the reason here is nowadays, as you know, that the AI is the one of the very highly emerging technology. So a lot of companies are implementing, and due to some lot of layoffs. So we have seen a lot of layoffs in the companies. So the people want to migrate, and at least they want to know some basic knowledge, not basic knowledge. They want to get some hands on this, whatever the technologies we are talking about, the AI related technologies. So that is the reason most of the people are they're planning to move towards the data science. So different opinions will be there, like do you, one of the major question is, like one of the frequent asked question is, to learn the data science, do you require any maths, or how much extent the maths is required? And apart from that, I don't have any idea about programming language, so can I learn the data science? Or let us say I was not into, I was not from the IT field, is it possible to move towards the data science? Or already I'm working on Java, I'm working on testing. We have a lot of people, guys, so even 13 years of experience on different technologies. So they don't want to move, but the companies are talking about the data science, AI, machine learning, deep learning. But what they are basically, they want to work in the project, or they want to handle the project. So even a guy who is having 10 plus years of experience, so they are learning the data science. Why? Because is, as part of the project, they are talking about, the clients are talking about, or the technology they want to implement is data science. So to handle the project, he was a project manager or he was a team leader. So they want to handle the project, means at least they should know about some basic idea about that. So that also the one of the reason, guys. So who want to just they want to they want to work in the project, or some job seekers are there, so the freshers, graduates are there, or 2 years 3 years gap they have after completion of their graduation. They didn't find a suitable job, they want to find out a best job on the this IT field. So different mixture of people will be there here, guys. Freshers who are just recently passed out, and some gap of 2 3 years of time, so completed the graduation, unable to find a good job, or who are having an experience of 5 years 6 years up to 10 years working on Java, working on testing, or maybe some non-IT background also. They want to shift their career to the data science. So we want to just clarify, like, what exactly the data science, what exactly it is required, what we provide to you, and what you can expect from us, how much extent you are going to learn the concepts of data science. So all these things we want to just make you understand in this workshop, guys, so that really whether it is fits to your profile or not. Is it possible? That means, are you capable to learn the data science? So maybe you guys may have some questions. Let me complete the discussion from my side. After that means after my discussion, I don't take that much discussion, guys, and I don't want to take your time on Sunday. That today is a Sunday, so we know that everyone will have their own plans, and Sunday, attending a class on Sunday means it's a little bit boring, obviously, for everyone. So I don't want to take that much time. Just a 40 minutes I'll take the lecture, guys, and remaining whatever the time is there, I will just give it to you to clarify whatever the sort of the doubts you have it. Okay, so that's it, guys. I think all everything is good to go. So just before starting, just I don't want to take much time. I just want to just give me a little bit introduction to my profile. Just let me introduce myself. Just I want to give my just a simple. I don't want to take much time. So just it gives you a complete understanding about my profile, guys. almost all 20, near to 20 years experience, almost all 19 plus is already over. Almost all 19 plus years of experience, closer to 20 years of experience. So you can use my experience, guys, because highly experienced and on multiple technologies. I was not from Java, I was not from .NET, or not from a programming side. I was not from a programming side, guys. Completely my 20 years of experience is on the data. So how I was able to become an expert in the data science is my past experience. My data science experience is almost all six years, guys. I started in 2017, almost all 6+ years of experience on the data science. And how I was able to become an expert in that is my previous profile is also on the data itself. I started in 2003, guys. Almost all 20 years of experience, 2003 November. So it is almost 20 years of experience. So I started with like database management. In 2003, we have a good opportunities and jobs on database itself. Yes. Nowadays, if you learn database, you may not get a job, but database is a common skill, guys. Nowadays, everyone has to learn the database. You may see about the importance of database nowadays. So I started from database management like SQL, PL SQL, Oracle databases, Microsoft SQL Server, MySQL. These are some of the databases I was expert in. After that, I moved into database administration, like DBA part, like I worked on SQL Server DBA. After that, business intelligence, one of the prerequisites for data science, you can say. I also have an expertise on the business intelligence in 2006, 2007. Up to 2012, business intelligence was the leading technology in the market for business analysis, BI, what we call it as business intelligence. After that, I adopted to the new, I will always adopt to the new technologies. So after that, I moved to big data systems in 2014. It was started big data like Hadoop. We have seen Hive, Spark, etc., etc. And from 2016-17, I started working on the data science. And one of my the best companies, which I was almost all, I was a training. I was into the training side mostly. The recent corporate level trainings I have been given is Futurance, Deloitte, and Optum. These are from the last 1 year I was working for these 3 companies. Recently, I completed the training on Futurance. Before that, it's at Deloitte. And before that, I was in Optum. Optum is one of the leading company, which is from insurance, which is a part of UHG. So in the last year, I completed my total experience on Optum itself. My role is completely CAP development team. So you know that no companies, my main roles are in the companies is CAP development teams, guys. So mostly companies are offering various training to the employees according to the industry requirement, according to the industry standards, they have to require some training. So planning for that, planning according to that, and providing the required trainings, something related to, we call them as capability development, is a CAP development team, what we call it as, which is nothing but capability. So, and also done one certification program on AI and ML from IIIT Hyderabad. That is one of my the certification program which I have done on the AI and ML, guys. So that's it, guys. That is about myself. I don't want to take much about that. So yeah, I think everything is good to go, guys. Anyone, just any questions have, guys, if you, before starting the discussion, any questions from your side? Just I'm not want to discuss about technical questions, just any part which you want to have any discussions, you can feel free to discuss, guys.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I have one question.
Yes. Yeah.
Question is, I have 14 years experience in web development. Okay. So mainly in PHP and front-end technologies a little bit. So I am again moving to some front-end, means as a full stack role. Okay. But I am mainly because see, JavaScript, this React or Angular is very volatile, means daily changes. So it has no, but JavaScript many again learning. But this means AI ML or this data science has maths on it, and it has some theorems a little bit. It has some means analogy about the mathematics. So I am interested in that because my I am from maths background, means graduate in maths. So all the things it is related to me. But thing is that how I go from this full stack role means web to this means so after suppose I completed this course, after that how I as a human take a job on data science, that is my big question.
Sure. I think Banerjee, right? Banerjee. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for your introduction, Banerjee, because good to see a person who is having 14 years of experience, highly experienced in your domain. Maybe you are not expertise in data science, but you have a domain knowledge, a domain expertise. 14 years is not that much simple experience. You have seen a lot of changes in the industry, a lot of technology change, implementations, adoptions. Okay, it's fine. So I'll take some time for that. At the end of the session, I'm going to take up your question and try to answer your question, because everyone will have the same doubt. So it is at the end of the session, I'll just at 10-15 minutes, I'll take your question, then I'm going to do that. Okay, fine, right. Yes, it is, Sahil, right? Sahil is having a question, and his question is, it's an online classes, Sahil. It's purely online classes, and regarding the fee structure and all these things, my backend team will tell you about that. I'll also tell you. Yes, placement will be provided. So asking a question, Sahil, it's on purely online class. It's a purely online class. It is. I'll tell you the fee structure and the placements, about the placements also. I'll tell you. I'll take up those questions at the end of the class. Okay, fine, Sahil. Yeah, somebody is asking some question, I think. Anyone is there, guys? So, okay, I'll give some time, guys, because if I pose the questions, obviously there is a lot of questions will come instead of our discussion. All the time will be. Yeah. Yes, Prakash, do you have any question?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, Prakash.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
I have around 15 years of experience on the legacy systems.
Okay.
What are the topics or the skill sets which we are going to cover when we get enrolled into this data science?
I'll show you. I'll discuss about
that. And for an experienced professional, I think we need to have some experience, right? At least 2 years.
If you don't mind, what is your previous experience? You're saying?
It's 15 years.
Okay. What experience? That means on what domains you have been working, or what technology?
It's a technical lead, project lead.
Okay, project lead. Okay. So is it related to IT, right?
Yeah, IT only. It's for mainframes, IBM mainframes.
Okay, IBM mainframes you have been worked. Okay, fine, right. So if you don't mind, for which company you have been worked?
Yeah, I work for many of the MNCs.
Okay, fine. Okay. No. That thing is as you know that IBM mainframes is
Capgemini.
It's a very old technology, so very few companies is still working on that. If I was not wrong, wrong.
Yeah, but most of the major clients are still
major clients are there.
But slowly they are moving from mainframes to the latest technologies. Yeah, they are adopting the cloud technologies.
Okay, cloud technologies and all this. Okay. No, nothing is there. So I have some of my friends working on IBM mainframe. So that's the reason I have been asked about.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Fine. No problem. I'll just clarify all your questions, guys. Maybe it's a too short time because half an hour, 45 minutes. I'll take up. After that, I'll take up all your questions. I'll try to do every question. I'll try to answer it up to the end. Yeah. Everything I'll do, and guys, everything. If sometimes if it is required. Maybe I can't discuss here. We can discuss it personally. I'll give you my contact number or email ID. You can just email to me or you can text to me on my WhatsApp numbers. Okay, fine. So let us start the technical discussion, guys. Technical means I'm not starting any technical concepts, but generally most of the people, what are the main thinking before joining this course? So one of the most of the people thinks is data science is a programming language. So just like they think that data science is also a programming language, just like we are going to be learning, it's a which is going to be a programming language. So I'm going to be, as I told you, guys, I will be mostly adopting the technology related to the training. It's a software or hardware. So I'm using the pen tablet, guys, a freehand. I can write it like a freehand. I can write it. I don't want to type it on the screen. Typing is a lot of time taking process. You know that, no? Typing means what they will do is, we know that they will put an arrow mark, hyphen. I don't want to put like this, guys. just arrow mark. Simple. I don't want to waste any time. So technology wise also, while I'm taking corporate trainings also, I'm using a lot of devices I will be using technology wise, both software and the hardware. So it's a freehand SQL, guys. Sorry, freehand. I'm writing the, it's a writing tablet will be there. So I will be using a digital pen. Using digital pen, it will write. Even you will get a feel of classroom training. I'm writing like a board. There is a board was there, where whiteboard was there. I'm writing on the whiteboard. Okay. So one of the question is, guys, data science is it a programming language? Is it related to only computer science? Is it related to only CSC, or is it only related to IT professionals? So this is one of the major doubt most of the people will have, guys. So what client, okay, if I'm expecting, like, I know that if I learn Java, what I will do in the real time, I'll develop the business applications, whatever the client requirement. For example, if working with a bank, for the banking applications, what the banking applications requires, the banking people, clients, customers, what they require, all the applications, we are going to do that. We know that now, guys, business applications. So we are logging to a banking application. So I want to do a net banking. So whenever I want to do the net banking, I have to require a web page. I have to require a login form is going to be required. So who designs all these things? That is done by the developers, the web developers or application developers, what we call them as some kind of mobile applications, which will be developed by mobile applications. So business applications, generally, we all of you have an idea, I guess. Business applications means we all of you have the application, we have the idea. So every day in our mobile, we'll use a lot of apps. In the internet also, we are going to use a lot of web pages, a lot of things we use. But using data science, what the people will do or what the client is expecting from that. So will you write any programming language? Will you have to learn any program? So let me clarify that main point, guys. So to make you understand what is clearly data science, I require a little bit more and more time. So that we are going to clarify in the demo sessions, which I'm going to start with the training. But before going to that, guys, in data science, what we can do, guys, just I want to tell you a simple application I want to tell you. So in the data science, guys, one of the main important concept is, guys, machine learning. It is going to be what we call it as a machine learning, or simply we are going to call it as ML. So mainly we have three topics are there, guys, main important topics. It is going to be deep learning. Maybe you heard about the DL. And one more is going to be, guys, which is going to be an artificial intelligence. It is going to be the artificial intelligence, guys, which we are going to call it as AI. So machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence. So these are the main components or main core concepts of a data science course. So we have to learn ML, DL, and AI. But in the first introduction class or in the within one session, I can't make you understand the deep learning, AI, and all these things. But just if I show you the hierarchy of that, because most of the people are having an opinion that, like, are you not going to teach you the AI? Are you not going to teach you that? Yeah. Yes, DURGASOFT people, if you have any question, just posted a message. Hi. Okay. So once again, guys. So in the AI, we are having a subset called as an ML. And inside the ML, we are having a subset called as, which is going to be DL. So it is AI, ML, and which is DL. So that is the one which we can see the hierarchy, guys. AI, ML, and DL. The hierarchy is AI, or simple to say that it is going to be AI representing in the mathematics Venn diagrams. AI, inside the AI, we are having a DL, sorry, ML. Inside the ML, we are having the DL, guys. This is how the hierarchy is going to be taken place, guys. So anyhow, do you want to start with deep learning or shall I start with AI? You cannot understand it, guys. First, I'll tell you about a simple idea about machine learning, and I'll just give you an outline of what is deep learning, what is artificial intelligence, etc. Okay, so what exactly, so whenever you get a job, or let us say that whenever you went for a job or whenever one went for an interview on a data science, what the client is expecting or what the company is expecting from you. So are you expecting any business applications like writing in Java or some .NET or Python? No, guys. We don't develop any business applications. We are not going to develop any end-to-end business applications. We are not going to develop it, guys. Then what we are going to do, guys? The machine learning or data science is all about predictive analysis, guys. It is nothing but a predictive analysis, what we are going to call it as. What do you mean to say this predictive analysis, guys? Predictive analysis is nothing but, so once it is going to be the predictive analysis, nothing but just the simple way to understand is understand the past. Predictive analysis, understand the past, and based on that, can you predict what could happen in the future? So what is meaning of predictive analysis means to predict, you know what is predict, guys? Predict is nothing but what is going to happen. So in future, what is going to happen? So I want to predict that. Obviously that is called as a prediction only, because if it is not already happened, it is something is going to happen based on the whatever the past experience you are having. That is what we call it as predictive analysis. So how it is going to be done? By analyzing the past data. By analyzing the past data only, you can do some kind of a prediction. A simple example to make you understand the example, guys. Like let us say that, let us take an example of an loans department in a bank. The bank's loans department. You know what is a bank's loans department will do? The customer is going to be applies for a loan. So whenever a customer applies a loan, a customer as online or offline, a customer has applied a loan, guys. So customer has applied a loan. Then after taking some information, what the banks will do? They will take some information. They will collect some information from the customer. So collection of some information like what is his age, how much salary he is getting, how many children he is having, is there any existing loans are there, whether he was staying in a rented house or in a rented house or own house, whether the customer is having is owned any two-wheeler or customer owned anything about the four-wheeler, something like that. They will collect all the information. Now, based on all this information, they are going to decide the approval of the loan or not. Hope you can find the difference, guys. Like previously, some years before, after applying the loan, they used to take 2 days or 3 days of time, and after that we used to get a approval status. Once a customer submits an application for a loan, after 2 or 3 days we used to get it. But nowadays it is completely online submission. Immediately, once if you click on submit, immediately we'll get a status saying that, okay, the loan, congratulations, your loan is approved, or something, we are sorry to inform that the loan is not approved. Even nowadays, banks are taking a lot of care, guys. Previously, credit cards used to be, they used to give the credit cards just on the road, they used to give it. Just if you give an ID proof, they used to give the credit cards. But now they are not giving like that. So they are collecting a lot of information. So don't think that we are not providing any information to that. Every digital information is there. So with our mobile number, with our mobile number, which is related with the banking, immediately they'll get all the status. Because nowadays everybody is going to be sharing those particular details, isn't it? So depending on that particular status, the loan approval is going to be yes or no. So that means what they are trying to do is whether this customer will pay the EMIs promptly in the future or not. So what they are doing, approval. Why they are approving? Because yes, this customer is going to be pays the EMIs promptly, so we can give the loan. So this customer may not pay the EMIs promptly, so don't give this loan to these customers. How they comes to know that whether this customer will pay? I'm not saying that customer paid or customer didn't pay. It's not talking about the past customers. Whenever a new customer came, how do you decide it? He's a completely new to the bank. He's a new customer to us. The bank has never given the loan earlier. The customer first time he's taking the loan in his life. Then how can you identify the status? So what they will do is, guys, they will analyze the past customers' data. So the bank is operating from the last 20 years. From last 20 years, they have given the loans to so many customers. Millions of customers they have been given. So if you analyze those particular data, you will come to know some kind of an information. We all of you know that, guys. Today we are living in the age of data. It's a data era. We are going to call it as a data era, guys. Why? Because completely our everyday activities depends only on the data. Without having the data nowadays, without having a data, we cannot live, we cannot survive also, guys. We cannot survive. Everything is going to be depending on the data. Yes or no? So it is not like a food, shelter. These are not the basic amenities. Data is also nowadays a basic amenities, guys. Everything is depending on the data itself, isn't it? So every data is collected, whatever you do online or you do it in the mobile or even your smartwatch, even smartwatch also is going to be generating a lot of data, isn't it? So based on their particular old data analysis only, they can do some prediction. So what they will do is, guys, they will analyze the past customers data. From last 20 years, we have given the loans to so many people. So out of them, how many paid the MS promptly? How many people didn't pay the MS promptly? We used to identify that. If you analyze the data, you will get some kind of an actionable insights. You will get some kind of an actionable insights, guys. What is meaning of actionable insights? Some insights. Insights are nothing but some knowledge. Every data provides you some story, guys. Every data provides you some story. Data for normal people looks like just a set of values. But for industry or for companies, data is going to be mainly the actionable. So the complete company progress is going to be depends on the data only. So they are called as actionable insights. That means that some sites, some insights, some knowledge it is going to give you. Based on that, we can take some action. So to whom I have to give the loan, to whom I should not give the loan. It is depending on the insights which I got it from the past customers. So the main problem here is this past data is a very, very large data, guys. It is a very, very large data, very huge data, which humans cannot handle them. Humans cannot understand them also, guys. Humans cannot understand every data. Every data cannot be interpreted by the humans. So there what we are doing is, guys, we are giving the data to the machines. We are giving the data to the machines, guys. So the past data, whatever the past data was there, we are going to give it to the machines, guys. Machines nowadays, machine means nothing but our computers. So previously, what we used to say, guys, generally we used to say that computers can't take the decision by themselves. So that's why everything we have to instruct. Everything we have to instruct, guys. We used to say, whenever you're learning a Java programming language, the first point, why do you require a programming language? Why should I require a Java programming? Why should I require some C programming? Why should I require a .NET programming? Because we know that computers can't understand our human language. Computers cannot take a decision by themselves. So you know that now, guys. For example, I want to find out whether a number is a even or odd. From so many years, I think you have written the program. From so many years, you have written the program, guys. So this is an even number. This is an odd number. So how do you find it off? Divide this by 2. If the remainder is equal to 0, then it is going to be an even number. Else it is going to be odd number. Because computer does not knows about that. How can you identify even or odd number? The machines cannot understand them. Machine does not knows them. But now the machines are saying that you need not to give any instructions. You give me the data. You just give me the data. You feed the data to us. We will understand the data. We will understand the data, guys. So based on this data, easily we can identify whether this particular, that means how do you identify even number? How do you identify odd number? We will learn by ourselves. Machines are learning. Machines are learning. Every time we are saying that it is divided by 2, the remainder is equal to 0. But maybe the machines may learn in a different way. They may learn in a different way. Does not matter. We'll divide it by 2, but machines learns the patterns. Machine is going to learn the patterns, guys. Some patterns it may follow it. So machines are going to be learning from the data, and it is going to give you the insights from the data. Machines are learning from the data. Machines are finding the insight from the data. Insights mean nothing but, guys, some patterns in the data. So normal, every pattern for a small data, patterns are very easily identified, guys. But for complex data, for large type of data sets, patterns cannot be easily, we cannot identify that. So based on that insights, we can do some kind of a prediction. That's it, guys. This is what exactly the machine learning is going to taking place. This is what we call it as machine learning. Why we call it as machine learning, guys? Because machines are learning from the data. Based on the whatever the machine has learned, the machines will give you the insights, guys. Based on that particular insights, we can do the prediction. Simple example, I will feed the past customers data to the machines. Machines itself is going to identify like what kind of a patterns the defaulters are there, what kind of a patterns the non-defaulters are there. Based on that, to whom the loan should be approved, to whom the loan should not be approved is done by the machine only, guys. So now, as you know that, let us say that a customer is applying a loan online application, guys. An online loan application he has been applied, guys. He has entered all the details, his name, his age, etc., etc. It has been provided all the information. Whenever I click on the submit, guys, there is no human is staying there or human is reading your data. There is a computer, there is a machine learning model will be there, guys. An ML model will be there. This ML model has been already feeded with the past data. That is nothing but what we call it as training. We are giving some training to the machine, guys. So once if we give the training, machines will learn. This ML model was already trained, but how it was trained? It was already trained with the past data. It already trained, and it already know about the pattern in the data. Once if you submit this, it will matches with the pattern what it has been learned. Immediately it will send a message saying that yes, the loan is approved, or whether the loan is not approved. But how it is going to be doing this, guys? No human is sitting there. No human is sitting there, guys. It is going to be a machine learning model. A best example I can also talk about this, guys, a chatbot. You know that, no, guys, what is a chatbot? Chatbot is nothing but a machine. Whenever you are giving a question, it is giving some answers to you. When you give a question, it is going to the model. The model was already trained. It will identify what type of a question was there. And based on the question, it will automatically send you the response to you. It is what we basically call it as a request and the response pattern. We call it as pattern and a response, what we are getting it. No human is sitting there, guys. It's a chatbot. Chatbot is nothing but where the machine is going to chat with you. So you know that once the chatbot has came, how the technology has been, how the implementation has been got changed. We all of you know that, guys, how the everything. Now, previously when you want to any query, we used to call a call center to a bank or to my telecom operator. But now nobody is calling it, guys. Open the chatbot and just place your question, just post your question, immediately you'll get a response from them. So how the trend has came once the chatbot has been came into the existence, we know the difference. So chatbot is one of the best example of a machine learning model, guys. So like that, machines are given some training, and based on that particular training, the machines are going to learn, guys. Don't think that only these are the things what the machines can learn. Machines are now capable to learn anything, guys. Machines are capable to learn anything. Like I can tell you some example, like even if I give some images, guys, I'm giving some human images, human faces images, guys. Human faces images I'm going to give you. I'm giving the machine. Like the human faces means I'll tell like these are the males and these are the females. So I'll tell that these are the males images and these are the females in the images. Once if we have given this data to the machines are studying these images, and they can identify how to differentiate a male and a female. You need not to write any code, guys. Just feed the data. That's it. Just feed the data. But don't think that simply if you feed the data, machines will learn. Machines immediately, they can't learn it, guys. So there is going to be some algorithms will be there, guys. There are going to be some algorithms is going to be there, guys. With the help of the algorithms only, the machine is going to learn. So what in machine learning classes, what is the main important concept we are going to learn, guys? We are going to learn something about these algorithms only. My main specialization is on these algorithms only, guys. I've done a lot of research on the algorithms. I can control almost all every machine learning, deep learning algorithms. I can explain the concept. So if you want to really know what is happening internally, so the algorithm control is important. We should know how the algorithm will work. I'll explain those algorithms. Implementation is very easy, guys. Anybody can apply the machine learning models. But how it is internally working is the main, because there is a lot of maths will be there. A lot of research is also required to make you understand the concept. So mainly algorithms has been the important, guys. I'll tell you a little bit about the algorithms. So machines are in a position to learn whether the person in the human in the image is a male or a female. If you ask a Java programmer, can you do this example? I have some images. If I feed the images, the program has to tell me whether the image in the person is a male or a female. If ask a Java programmer says that it is not possible. It's not possible. How can you write a program? How I can write a program to differentiate between a male and a female? But what these machines are saying is, if you don't know how to solve a problem, give it to us. We are going to differentiate. We are going to learn from the data. You give the images, but directly we don't feed the images. I'll tell you later. So machines are capable to learn whether the person in the image is a human or whether the person in the image is a male or a female. Machines are going to learn. It is going to learn from the data. And based on this learning, whenever I give a new image, guys, the machine is capable to say whether the person is a male or a female. Hope you understood the point, guys. So we are giving some images. We don't write any code, guys. We give some images. We give some images. Just human faces only we have to give. So machine will immediately learn like how to differentiate a male image from a female image. It will learn it. We need not to worry about that. So machine is going to learn from the images, and whenever I feed some new image, it is going to be tells you whether the image is a male or a female, guys. So can anybody identify, guys, where this application? That means if I give the image, the machine has to tell me, it has to tell me whether the person in the image is a male or a female, guys. So can you tell me one use case, a real-time use case for this example, guys? Anyone? Can you identify in which cases this application is useful for us? If we give the image, it has to tell me whether the image in the person is a male or a female, guys. Any use case?
Aadhaar card.
Yes, Aadhaar cards, voter cards. So what is the problem? Previously, tell me, for example, voter cards used to be there. So voter cards, it is going to be how many people, guys? Let us say that now the Indian population is 145 crores of people. Even if I take 50% of them as the voters, at least we are going to be having somewhere around 75 crore people, voter cards will be there. See Aadhaar cards, so even the Aadhaar cards also. So what is the problem? We know that, guys. What is the problem? Previously, the people used to face the problem. In the voter cards, in the place of the male, whenever we're talking about a gender, they used to be female. In the place of male, that means the voter is a male person, but in the place of that, the voter ID card used to come as a female. Or sometimes for female, they used to get it like a male. So why this used to happen? This used to happen being the humans. That means a human used to enter the data. The human used to enter the data. So automatically what happened? Human errors will come. Even out of 75 crores, even 1% error also, you know that. Even if it is 1% error also, it is almost all nearer to 1 crore. 75 lakh people is going to be getting this particular errors. Now what the even that the election commission, what it is doing also, they have been developing a machine learning model. The machine learning model will identify male and a female. I'm not saying that machines also do 100% accurately, guys. Humans are doing 99% accuracy. Let us say I'm said that 1% error is there. Maybe my machine may make it 0.5% error is there. That means machines are 99.5% accurate. Humans are going to be doing 99% accurate. But this number 0.5% is a very huge number in the real time, guys, isn't it? It is just a 75 crore people if it is there. So normal humans are doing error of 1%, which is almost all 75 lakh of people. So that means 75 lakh voter cards are going wrong. Again rectifying this and re-verification, it takes a lot of time. That's why the machines also do errors, guys. Maybe 99.95%, it is 55%, it is just 0.5% it has been decreased. But that will show a huge difference in the when it comes to the real application it goes to, guys. So that is the reason why we are going to do that. I'll show you such kind of an example, guys. Just very simple. Don't worry about the code because I just want to show some interesting topic. Simply, it is going to be, I just don't want to show some program and I don't want to show the application. Just don't worry about the code. This is going to be just a very simple code, guys. A very, very simple code I'm going to do, guys. If you want, you can do one thing, guys. If you want, you can also submit. That means you can also share any image, any human image, guys. But the human image means the face should be there in the image, guys. If anybody wants, you can contribute from your side. Any random image, you can take it. Maybe you may think that I have been having my own images are already pre-programmed. Nothing is done, guys. If you want, you can submit your own image also. If you want any your personal image or any image, you can submit it. I'll show you guys. Just don't worry about the code. See, guys, this is what the Python code we have been. This is a Python programming, guys. So if you observe carefully, I imported some required libraries, guys. Don't worry about that. I imported some required libraries. Already, I have already trained one model, guys. Model training is already done. The model training was already done, guys. So the model training was already stored in a file called as in a folder called as in gender_ann_ann.hdf file. Don't worry about that. This is already a trained model. Training is already over. Machine learned, guys. I'm showing you the model which has been already learned. I'm not doing the learning process here, guys. Machine already learned. I'm using that particular learning model, guys. Okay. So just for a small understanding, guys, I'll show you some image. First, I'll take some few images, guys. So all of you know that the image is this image, whatever the image I'm using here is, guys, our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi's image, guys. Let me show you the image, guys. This is your original image, guys. Don't think that I have taken already image, internally some coding I have written. Nothing coding I have written, guys. Machine already trained. That's why I'm saying that if you want to test my model, you submit your own images. Your personal face image, you can do it, guys. Take a selfie image and just share it with me if you want. I can test your model. So after that, nothing is there, guys. We are picking the face because the model was trained not on the entire image. It was trained only with the faces only. It has been trained, guys. So observe carefully, guys. I'm picking the face. After that, I'm just doing some resizing of the face, guys. Why I have to resize is every image will not be of the same size. We all of you know that. So I cannot give that like that different image sizes. All of them should be of the same size, which I have been given to the machine, guys. So see, guys, just don't worry. What is the code? Just a 2 lines of 3 lines of code only have been written. See, guys, I have reshaped the image to a 48 by 48 pixels. So this is my pre-trained model, guys. This is my pre-trained model. It will tell me whether the person in the image is a male or whether it is a female, guys. So this is the image which I'm going to showing you. This is the image, guys. So it is showing that the person in the image is nothing but male. The person in the image is male, guys. But don't think that machine always predicts correctly. We have a lot of test cases are there. Do you want to show any female images? I have some female images with me. Guys. So this is a male image, same as it is female images. I have a lot of images is there. So let us say that it is female1.jpg file. Machines also do wrongs, guys. Machines also do errors. Why the errors will come? That's a different reason. Now observe carefully, guys. This image is a different person image, guys, a female image. As I'm saying now, guys, you can also contribute your own images if you want to test my model. Okay, my model is not 100% accuracy, guys. My model is not 100% accuracy. I think as of my remembrance, it is 85% accuracy, 85 to 90% accuracy it was there. So this is the image what I have been taken, guys. So this is the image. I cropped the image and I have been resized the image, guys. This image is also 48 by 48, guys. So observe carefully. It will tell whether the person in the image is a male or a female, guys. It is clearly saying that it is a female. You can try with as many examples we can do it, guys. You can try as many examples you can do, guys. If anybody wants, as I'm saying that, no, guys, in the chat window, you can share your file if you want. There is a chat window is there, right? In the chat window, there is an option called as a file option will be there. You can load it from your computer. And if anybody wants, you can share your images, guys. If you want to test my model, if you want. This is a pre-trained model. I'm not showing the training here, guys. Training is already done. Training is already done, guys. By using a neural network, I already done it. It's a very lengthy code. I don't want to show you the whatever the code I have been done. I'm showing the implementation, guys. So you can take any images we can take in, guys. Let me take some images, which is going to be smile1.jpg file is there. It says just a smiling image. So smiling means obviously human face will be there. This is the image, guys. Execute. I'm just cropping the face. I'm picking the face, guys. How I'm picking the face, even that also we have a pre-trained model was there. So where is the face was there? It will tell you. So this is going to be the face reshape. Again, the size is 48 by 48. And it will tell that whether the image is a male or whether it is a female, guys. So see, guys, what it is saying that the person in the image is female. Machine went wrong. Machine went wrong, guys. Okay, we have a concept is there. There are some other models are also there, but this machine is saying that my model is saying that it is female. It is like that. We can just give some kind of a trainer. You have to, it will identify, but we have to give some training based on the transgenders. We have to give some training. Hope you understood that. Already I given some training by giving some images of males and females only. So in the case it has to identify the transgenders also, you have to give the images of male, females, as well as which is going to be the transgender, we have to give them. Now the machine is going to be trained with 3 different images are there. Then machine is going to learn. But I have trained only on 2 types of images only. That is males and the females. I'm not saying 2 images. Only thing is the difference between human learnings and machine learning is humans can learn very easily with only just, if I show 2 to 3 images, humans can learn, but machines are not like that. So this model was trained not with just 2 to 3 images, guys. It was trained with approximately somewhere around 24,000 images we have been used for training. It's not just a 2 to 3 images, guys. 24,000 images we have been used for training. So you can see this. You can see my images. There are a lot of images are there, guys. How I collected these images? I didn't done any manual work, guys. There is a lot of research work is going on. So these are all some images, guys, which I uses basically for my examples. So this is going to be 24,000 images, guys. The human faces with a different ages. It's not just only one age people, only with a certain age of people. There are multiple ages are there. So ages from 1 year to almost all 100+ years. You can see the images, guys. This is all of the images of various genders of 30 years, 30, 31, 40, multiple ages of people are there. So some of the images are known faces. Some celebrities will be there now, like our cricketers or prime ministers or movie actors. Multiple people are there here, guys. So see, so up to almost all 116 years age people, approximately 24,000 images, guys. See, 24,109 images. I use it for training. It's not just for 10 images, 20 images, machines can't learn it. You should be giving more and more samples. We have to give it, guys. So just to make the machine, how the machine will learn. So we'll test it like this, guys. Like for example, I have an image like, which is like nothing but a male with a long hair. That means a person, a male, he is a male only, but which is going to be having a long hair. Generally what the machine will do, guys, machine will differentiate it, saying that how can you identify? So I don't write any code here now. Look for the hair or look for some other thing. So it is going to be just looks at the hair. It will learn by itself. Okay, males are having short hair, whereas females are having a long hair. It will identify the face. We'll pick the face. Where is the face location? Just a second once. So this is my face location. And this is going to be my cropping the face. Face was not cropped correctly. Maybe something went wrong. Just give me a second. I'll do that. It is going to be, I converted the color and is it done? Okay, fine. Okay, no worries. I think something going wrong. So something is going wrong because it is not cropping the image. It's done, but something went wrong there. Don't worry. Don't worry about that applications. Okay, so it is going to be predicting as male only. You can see that, but something it has been went wrong. Don't worry. So don't worry. We'll see that application. Just I'm showing the application only, guys. I'm just showing the application saying that this is going to be how the machines are going to be learns. Here, I'm not showing you the learning. I'm showing you how the machine is going to be predicting, guys. So I already trained it. My train model was already there here. Here we can see the model. So this is my location, guys. This is my model, what I already trained it. So gender_ANN.HDF file, which is there in the C drive. This is my machine learning model. It's not machine learning, it's a deep learning. Deep learning is also part of a machine learning concept only. So this is the one we can see that. This is my model, guys. This is my model. See, it is going to be my whatever the model was there. What are my assets are there? What are my variables are there? So all these things it is going to be showing you. Variables will be there. So these are the variables what I'm having. So this is the main concept of what is a machine learning. So machines are trained such a way that they can learn from the data. Data means don't think that only it should be in the format of values. Even images also we can give it for training. Audio files also can give for the training. Videos also can give for the training. Text, even emails. Nowadays, NLP has become a very popular, guys. Nowadays, the companies are looking for a lot of NLP engineers. So most of the people don't opt in, guys, but NLP is the latest. It is a hot jobs, guys. If you go to any websites like naukri.com. So if you see the naukri.com, guys, if you ask for NLP engineers, you can really find a lot of NLP engineer jobs. You can find it off. So search in the Naukri or Glassdoor. If you check for the NLP engineers, guys. If I talk about NLP engineers, we have a lot of requirements on the NLP jobs, guys. I think I've done wrong. NLP engineers. Just a minute. NLP. Let's say NLP. Getting properly. Just a minute. NLP. They call them as NLP engineers. We're getting something wrong. Okay. Leave it. We'll again come back and we'll verify something giving a different one. Okay. Leave it for the timing, which is going to be the one what we can see, but you can find it off. So jobs on NLP engineers. So just check it out. Let us say that we'll go to, let us say NLP engineer. Let us say NLP engineers. Let us say the jobs will verify that. So we can find out a lot of NLP engineers. We can find it off. So search for the internet. So we can see NLP expert, associate AI engineer, deep learning engineer, AI ML engineers. What we can see them, guys. So AI engineers, a lot of jobs are going to be there, guys. NLP engineers are going to be the latest, what the companies are going to be looking for. What the companies are looking for is going to be NLP engineers is one of the latest one what the people are talking about, because nowadays you know that no, so ChatGPT models, language models, what we call it as large language models, LLMs, what we are going to be calling it as. Can you see provision in Python programming, experience in deep learning programming frameworks as TensorFlow or PyTorch. Even we are having familiarity with Azure ML or AWS SageMaker is considered as a plus. So whatever we see them is going to be related to whatever the topics which we are going to be learning for that. So anyhow, this is the basic ideas of what I can explain you about the what exactly the data science people, the data science people will do is, guys, they don't write any coding or logics, guys. They will make the machines to train. They will make the machines to learn from the data, but machines can't learn it directly, guys. If machine learns everything directly by themselves, what is our work? We don't have any work to do, isn't it? So whatever the machine requires to learn, in what format they require, everything we have to feed it. So we have a lot of work will be there, guys. It's not that I'm not saying that everything will be done by the machine. Which algorithms has to be gets used, what algorithms we have to use. All these things is going to be decided by this AI engineer or ML engineer or a deep learning engineer, whatever you call it as. So who are experts on machine learning? We call them as machine learning engineers, deep learning engineers, AI engineers, ML architects. We have a different roles we are having, guys. Okay, anyhow, that's it, guys. That is going to be just, I want to make you understand technical aspects of what is data science. So what we will do is, we'll train the machines. We'll try to train the machines such that the machines are going to learn, and we are responsible to verify how much extent the machine has learned correctly, or whatever the machine has learned is correct or not, how much extent it is correct. All these things as a machine learning expert, we are going to do it, guys. That is what basically our role is there. And one of the main important thing is, so why maths is required? So the main question is, why then maths is required, guys? So many people think that maths is required because is all these algorithms, whatever I'm talking about, guys, whatever the algorithms that are talking about is depending on the mathematical concepts. So why do you require the maths then? We don't write any coding, guys. We don't write any formulas. We don't write any mathematical equations, guys. Maths is basically required to understand the workflow, or to understand the workflow of an algorithms. So every algorithm is going to work based on some mathematical concept, guys. For implementation, you don't require, guys. For implementation, we don't require. For example, just to show you the concept, guys. Let us say that, guys, I want to implement something called as a decision tree algorithm. There is an algorithm called as a decision tree algorithm, guys. But what is this decision tree algorithm, first of all? Just give me a second. Just a closed in, guys. Okay. Okay, one second. No worries. I'll show you. I'll show you the example, guys. Just I have created one. Just give me a second. Yeah. So this is the code what I have written. So applying an algorithm is very easy, guys. You can apply an algorithm very easily. We can apply them, guys. But what is the main point here is just an example. There is a decision tree algorithm, guys. Don't worry. For every application you want to implement, Python provides you one functionality, guys. Don't worry about that. It is going to be sklearn.tree import. I'm going to be importing a decision tree algorithm. The algorithm name itself is decision tree. We have to just import it, guys. We don't write any code for that. We don't write any logic for that. From sklearn.tree import, which is going to be a decision tree classifier. So it's loading. It is going to be decision tree classifier, guys. Just a minute, it's taking some time. That's it, guys. We don't write any logic for that. Decision tree algorithm is going to be based on some mathematical concept called as entropy. It is going to be depending on a mathematical concept called as an entropy, guys. Or it is going to be depending on a concept called as an Gini, or it is going to be depending on something called as an log loss. So these are the three mathematical concepts that we have to require it, guys. Just don't worry. What is that entropy? I'm not talking about that. If anybody asks you to calculate entropy of 4,9, how do you calculate it, guys? It's very simple. Total 4,9, total 13 samples are there. 4 samples of our one class, 9 samples are of one class. We calculate like this, guys. Minus 4 by 13 multiplied by logarithmic value of 4 by 13 to the base 2. Minus 9 by 13 multiplied by logarithmic value of 9 by 13 to base 2. So what is this number represents? Don't worry about that. Some number it will represent, guys. This is a value always between 0 to 1. Why it will be a value between 0 to 1? That later we discuss about that. So this is what we call it as entropy of 13 samples, where we have 4 samples of class A and 9 samples of class B. A value will be between 0 to 1. What it represents, don't worry about that. But we have to understand using entropy what we are going to inference from that. Or how can you interpret an entropy value? If entropy is 0, what is the meaning of that? If entropy is 1, what is the meaning of that? Entropy 0 means nothing but all samples belongs to one single class. Data is homogeneous, guys. If your samples are homogeneous, it is going to be 0. What is meaning of 1, guys? 1 means 50% is of one class, 50% is of another class. Data means heterogeneous. So let us say I have 50 samples are there. Out of 50 samples, we have 25 samples of defaulters, 25 samples of non-defaulters. Then entropy will become 1 actually. Easily, it's a simple maths only, guys. For example, if I said entropy of 4,4, I need not to calculate, guys. Entropy of 4,4 is 1, guys. Why it is means minus 4 by 8 multiplied by logarithmic value of 4 by 8 to the base 2 minus 4 by 8 multiplied by logarithmic value of 4 by 8 to the base 2. If you see both the terms are the same only, guys. If we simplify this, it is minus 2 into. It is minus 2 into 4 by 8 multiplied by logarithmic of 1 by 2. So this one and this one is get cancelled, guys. 1 by 2 means you know that no, guys. It is 2 to the power of minus 1. And if minus 1 will come here, it is going to be becomes plus 1. Log 2 to the base 2 is equal to 1, guys. Isn't it? So here you have to understand why the logarithmic value is going to be 0 or 1. If you know that, remaining thing is going to be same. But we don't write all these logics practically, guys. Just I'll show you an example. Don't worry about that. Just it is. How do you write in, guys? Model is equal to nothing but decision tree classifier. Criterion equal to entropy. Over. You need not to write any code for entropy. You need not to write any code for the calculation of entropy. That's it. This is going to be entropy calculation. Over. Send the model for training. Model is going to learn immediately, guys. How it is learning? With the help of entropy. So you have to understand what is that entropy to understand how this algorithm is working. But when it comes to practical, you don't write any code for that. If you understand, well and good, you will understand how the algorithm is working. If you don't understand how it is working, you can apply the algorithm, but we cannot understand what is happening internally. It is like a black box. It is something like a black box. Internally, what is happening, nobody knows about that. Without knowing what is happening internally, it is not good to implement it, because you have to make the algorithm to be controlled. You have to control the algorithm. If you want to control the algorithm, we should know what is happening internally, guys. Okay, so that is going to be basically what we are going to be thinking about the maths. So maths is required, guys. Some linear algebra is required, mainly, guys, mainly linear algebra. Okay, in linear algebra, like vector calculus, we do it now, guys. Something like vectors, matrix calculations, matrix multiplications, all these things. Even we have to require some probability theory, guys. And apart from that, even we are going to be having some kind of an calculus is going to be required, guys. So we have to learn all these things. So at what standard of maths is, guys? It is a standard of 10+2 standard, guys. 10+2 standard level maths is going to be required. So immediately some people says that 10+2 means, for some people, 10+2 means almost all 25 years back. You can say that 25 years back it is there. So 25 years back I have been learned. So somebody saying that they have 15 years of experience. 15 years mean 15 years of experience. Maybe the graduation is 4 years. And after that, almost all 20 years back they have been learned it. Sir, how can you regain all those particular concepts? As I said that, no, it's a simple math that you have to understand. You need not to learn. Learning is different, guys. Understanding is different. You have to learn means you have to learn it and you have to implement it. Understanding means somebody will write it. You have to understand the formulation. That's it. So how this formulation has came, how this value has came, this value. So this value has been how this entropy is coming as 1. If understand this formulation, that is sufficient, guys. Nobody will ask you to write a program to calculate entropy of 4,9. That you need not to worry about that. But if entropy is 1, what I have to inference from that? If it is 0, what we have to inference for that? When it will be 1, when it will be 0. If you know that, that is sufficient. You really don't require a deep calculus concept or a deep mathematical concepts. Just only understanding is going to be required, guys. Just only you have to understand the concept, but not for learning any mathematical concept. So whatever the basic understanding is required, I'm going to explain from my side. And we also have a different resources are there, guys. I will make you to do some certifications, guys. I'm going to make you to do some certifications are there. Okay, free certifications. You need not to pay any money for that. Okay, so what you have to contribute from your side, guys? You have to attend the classes. You have to do the regular practice. Apart from that, you also has to do some kind of a free training, which is going to be some certification programs we have to require, guys. Which is given by some of the top universities in the US, guys. It is not just like some other institute or some other basic, some top universities we have it, guys. So from that particular top universities, we have some free learning courses are there. You have to spend some time, weekly 2-3 hours you have to spend it, guys. A 4 weeks training program. So within our total program, along with my training program, you are also going to get some certification from the top universities you are going to get in, guys. I'll tell you some of the maths we have to learn. Or there are some online resources are also there, guys, which I'm going to make you to learn by using this concept, guys. Maths is fun. So here only from here we do some calculus concepts, guys. We are going to learn some kind of an calculus concepts. We are going to learn some kind of an which is going to be algebra. We are going to learn it, isn't it? So what is this calculus concepts, guys? We are going to learn the basic calculus from here. What is derivatives and what is all these things we are going to be learning from here. Yes, these are required, guys. These are required. Why? Because our deep learning concepts are going to be depending on this particular application only. It is going to be depending on that. So it's a recapping of the things, guys. In our 10+2 standards we have been done. What is dy by dx, which is f of x plus dy minus f of x divided by dx. How it is calculated. This is going to be the calculation what we have to do that. Even we can do a lot of examples, guys. We can do a lot of examples. So there are going to be practice examples also will be there. So we have to study those particular practice examples also we have to do them. Got it? So some resources I am going to share you. which we have to learn from your side, as well as there are some certifications also there. You have to do that certifications. I'll tell you at when you have to start the certifications. So what will be the right time to start the certifications? You have to spend extra 3-4 hours time to learn those, but to do the certification programs, guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. I can give you more and more details. So time is already 11:20. So technically, I think you got some idea, guys, like what we are going to do it in data science. Okay. So we are going to make the machines to be learned, guys. That is what we do it in data science. But it is not a simple process because data is always not ready to be readable and ready to be understandable. That requires a lot of interpretation is required. A lot of pre-processing has to be gets done, which we are going to do with the help of maths and stats. We are going to do, guys. Okay. Now coming to my side, guys, like what I am going to offer, what we are going to provide you guys. We are going to provide you every daily day-to-day recording, guys, daily recording videos. It's a daily recording video, guys. So whatever the session that has been happened, that recording video, it is live class only, guys. It is live instructor class. It is a live instructor class, guys. And no like sharing the notes from previous classes, not like that. Everything is going to be live. So just like today's I have already written in, guys. That too, I have just written a few minutes before your class, just before your class, 10 minutes before only I written the code, guys. So, but in our actual classes, it is going to be every day to day. It's an on the live only. We are going to write the code. If I share the code, you cannot understand what is that code stands for. So everything line by line, we are going to write, guys. Every day, daily recording videos will be given, guys, as well as whatever the notes I'm writing. You can see these notes I'm going to write it. The code, what I'm going to write it every day, that IPNB files will be coming. Okay, notes will be given as a .pdf file will be there. PDF file will be there, and the materials, guys, of the completely soft copy materials will be given, guys. Soft copy materials also comes with like a PDFs. Plus, apart from that, there are going to be a lot of online, which is going to be links I'm going to share you, guys. So which is going to be some kind of a blogs to read. So it is hardly 3-4 minutes, guys, not more than that. Each blog may take hardly 3-4 minutes of time, not more than that it will take it. I'll show you some such kind of a blogs also according to topic. I'll share you the blogs. And apart from that, some other video trainings also will be given, guys. Some classes which are not important, that means which are not important for us, I'm going to share you the recordings, guys. So pre-recorded videos only I'm going to share you, guys. Some which are going to be for some general topics I'm going to discuss. Some general topics will be there, guys. Those videos we are going to share you, guys. This is what we are going to be providing. And apart from that, you have to, that means it's not mandatory, guys. I'm going to help you to do some online certification programs. Some online free certification programs we are going to do it, guys. It's not mandatory. It is not mandatory, but it is good to learn, guys. Online certification programs. You can share your certificates on LinkedIn profiles or somewhere in your resumes. You can be shared through the LinkedIn or your profile. It will add some weight to your profile, guys. It will add some weight to your profile. So better to do the online certification. I have done the certification from so-and-so university. So it will be adding some weight to your profile, guys. So these are some of the things I'm going to, so these are all going to help you to get a job or to shift or to work in a real time, which is going to be the data science project. So all the assistance, guys, whether it is for getting a job or whether you want to move from existing profile to the data science profile, or do you want to work in a data science project? So all the assistance it is going to be required, guys, like all the job interviews, if you are interested, job interviews if you want to get, or FAQs if you want to talk about. I don't want to say FAQ, guys. FAQs, I don't recommend them. So reading some FAQs, going to interview, it is not an, it's like an academic course, or it is not a school or a college to read the FAQs, isn't it? So whatever the materials of job information or job profile, the job interviews, whatever you required. So all these things, I'm going to provide you all the assistance from my side, guys. So that is going to be from my side. Apart from that, yeah, these are the things which I am going to be providing from my side, guys, etc. I'll say that still so many things are there. So what you have to support is, guys, every day you have to attend the classes. Okay, don't think that anyhow recording video will be given, you can learn. That is not an impossible case, guys. If you want to learn from recording, you can go to YouTube's. You need not to come here. So specific time every day, this time to this time. So this is your class timing. So apart from that, I'll share you all the notes, refer the notes, you write your code, go through the what IP NB files, read the materials, share the links. I'll share the links. You can read the blogs. Even I'll give you some video, extra videos I'm going to give you to learn something. And you also has to do some kind of an online certification programs. So these are all something which you have to contribute towards from your side, guys. Okay. So these are the things which I can explain them, guys. Yeah, I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you. We are going to start a new batch. Let me tell complete of this my discussion, guys. A new batch is going to be starting on 10th. It is going to be 10th of August. I think it is going to be it's going to be falling on Thursday, guys. I think so. It is, if I was not wrong, it is going to be on the Thursday. Yeah, it's going to be on the Thursday, guys. On the Thursday, it is going to be on the 10th or 10th of this month, which is going to be Thursday. Every day the class is from 8:30 p.m. guys. 8:30 p.m. to which is 9:30 p.m. guys. This is your class timing every day. So 1 hour a class, and total duration will be taking approximately 4 to 5 months it will take, guys. More than 5 months also it may take. So slowly it is taking 5 months, but you are just decreasing that time, guys, because we cannot make you to work for 6 months, 7 months of time. So for that, what I'm doing is some not important classes, I'm giving some videos. So like that, I can cut short of somewhere around 15-20 classes. I can cut short, like R programming. So R programming, generally I'll take it in the classroom. It is taking 10 days of time. This R programming, I'm going to give you the videos, guys. These are not mandatory to learn. It is optional. You can learn by yourself. Apart from that, some kind of a big data systems, even that is also taking 7 days of time. I'm going to be taking the videos. Power BI, this also generally, I'm not saying that completely you have to learn from the videos, guys. 1 or 2 days I'll explain in the class, remaining you have to learn. Big data system, 1 or 2 days I'll explain in the class, you have to learn. Power BI is also somewhere around 7 days, guys. So 1-2 days I'm going to show you in the class. Remaining 5-6 classes, you can learn it from the videos. So like that, I can cut short almost all 1 month of the time. I can cut short them. Otherwise, another extra 1 more month it is going to take it. But they are not mandatory. Immediately you need not to learn. Without learning big data, can you work with data science? Yes. Without learning R programming? Yes. Without learning Power BI? Yes, we can do that. These are not mandatory concepts, guys, which we are going to be. Even chatbot development also. Chatbot development also, it is going to be 4 days of time. Normally 4-5 days it will take it. Normally if I teach it in the class by writing the code, I'll give you the recording video for that. So you can 4-5 hours, you can sit on the system, you can learn it. I'll explain it in the class. One day I'll explain in the class. Remaining 4 days classes, you have to go through the videos. Like that, we are cutting short the time. Otherwise it is increasing more than 6-7 months also. It is sometimes, it is exceeding the time, guys. So these are all going to be what we are going to provide and what we expect from your side, what you have to contribute it. So as I already told you, maths level, how much extent it is required means you have to understand the mathematical concept, what I explained. But it is not that you have to write the code, you have to solve some mathematical problems. Nothing is required. Algorithms will do that. If you want to know how the algorithm is working, then we have to clarify that particular. You have to understand that particular concept, guys. Okay. So this is the thing what I can do that. It's Monday to Saturday, guys. Okay. Generally, first weeks we are going to do that, but Monday to Saturday will be the classes, guys. Generally, 1 or 2 weeks we don't put a class on Saturday, but because it's a huge course content is there. So 5 weeks, 5 days a week and 5 hours means it takes a lot of time, guys. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the thing is, guys, I'll tell you, the thing is, guys, this learning data science is not learning about a programming. It is all about learning some techniques. So how to make the machine to learn? What are the different techniques are learned? It is completely a conceptual base. If you go for an interview also, nobody will ask you, right, like, how do you do this? How do you do this? They'll ask, always we have to understand why to do this formulation or why to do. How to do, that is done by the Python. You Python or R does not matter. That is not important, guys. Why you are doing this? What is the purpose of that? Just a simple example I told you, like what is this entropy? How to calculate entropy is not important for us.
यूनिवर्सिटी में टाइग्रेस T1 to 3 में बाउंड्री वॉल के ऊपर छलांग लगाकर अंदर एंट्री कर ली
So some disturbance is coming, right? So why should I do the entropy? Why should I do the entropy? That you have to know that. How to calculate entropy is not required, guys. So why? What is the purpose of entropy? How the decision tree works based on entropy. If you want to understand how the decision tree works, we have to understand what is entropy. But how to calculate entropy, it is not required. If you know it, it is better. Even if you don't know it also, it does not matter with that, guys. Okay. And yeah, yes, as part of the industry requirement, guys, industries now does not talks about, that means, as you know that, guys, it is a really, we don't have a real-time experts on this data science completely. I'm not saying that we don't have experts, we have them. They call it as data scientists, but I seen them, guys. So they works on data science projects. They have been recruited on the data science project only, guys. But currently their role is going to be on the data analysis part. There are so many requirements. There are so many techniques are required, guys. I'll tell you about all those things. They have been recruited based for a data science project, interviews on data science, but they are working on the data analysis currently. So really to find, it is a very difficult to find a real data scientist, guys. Okay, so companies are not looking for 5 years, 3 years, 6 years of experience. So who is having the complete concept of knowledge of data science? They can understand the existing systems, or as well as they have to develop a new system. So coming to the experience, guys, as of now, guys, on an average, you can say expect that 2 to 4 years is an average experience, which you can find it in the, which we can find the required experience, guys. So after completion of this course, I don't say how many years of experience, even if you have 15 years of experience, guys, even somebody saying that 15, 13 years of experience, they cannot put all the 15 after completion of the course. You cannot put a 15 years of experience on data science, because data science has been started. It was there in 1960. It was started in 1959 itself, guys. Machine learning, data science was started in 1959, 1960s it was started. But the implementation has been started only after 2015 it started, guys. Hardly 6-7 years of experience. Hardly, guys, hardly 6 to 7 years, hardly you can put it, maximum the 2. So 15 years you can't put it. So what those guys has to do, let us say that if you are working on some Java, so 13 years you can put it on Java, and the remaining 2 years you can cover it on, or 12 years on Java, and from the last 3 years we are working on the data science projects. So like that we have to show the experience. So after the completion of this course, I don't say how many years of experience you can put, but you are in a position to attend an interview and getting a job, provided if you also contribute something from your side. If you just learn only, sir, you give me the code, I will learn only the code and go to the interview, means that is not sufficient, guys. 75 to 80% is contribution from my side, guys. It is from my side. It is going to be from my side, which I'm going to provide you. Another 20-25% you should also contribute, guys. It is from your side, learning. It is going to be, your side is going to be learning, guys. My side is going to be giving the training. Your side also you have to learn from your side. That will contribute somewhere around 20-25%. That has to contribute. 80% I'll do it, guys. Remaining 10-20% work, 20-25% work you have to do it. Got it, guys? So that is going to be about our training program. And even somebody has asked about the course fees. So the course fees is 16K, guys. 16K is the course fees. Anyhow, you can talk to my backend team. My backend team will going to send you the mails. They will get to send you follow-up mails to you guys. So there will be a contact numbers will be there. You can reach them, or I can also share my number also, guys. So I'm sharing my number as well as email ID. So you can just contact me on my number. I'll also type it in chat window, guys. 80080. It is 77117 is my contact number, guys. And my email ID is shrivi.guttula. You can also find out my LinkedIn profile also if you want. So it is shrivi.guttula@gmail.com, guys. So this is my contact number, and this is my email ID, which I'll share you in the chat window also to everyone. So just a contact I can give you guys, 80080 77117. 80080 77117. And this is this one, guys. So you can reach me on my contact number, or else you can write a mail to my mail ID. I will respond, guys. Immediately I may not respond, okay, because I may in the classes or some other work today, that is on Sunday. So you can reach me and you can expect some response as soon as possible. You can expect the response, guys. Okay. So that is all about from my side, guys. And from Thursday onwards, you will be having a demo classes, guys. It's a demo classes. You can attend it free of cost. 3-4 classes you can attend for the demo. And after that, you will come to know about the complete program, like what are the concepts I'm going to teach you. And even I'm also going to share you the course content also, guys. I'll share you the an Excel sheet to you guys. You can download the Excel sheet from the chat window. Just give me a second. I'll share you guys. Right. So I'm going to share you the complete details, guys. The complete day-to-day details. It is going to be shared to you. You can just go through that course curriculum. All the topics will be there, which I'll explain it in the demo classes also. What topics we are going to be discussing. You can just go through that, because this is a workshop. So we don't want to discuss about the course program. But I just want to give an idea, like what is data science, what we'll do it in data science. And apart from that, what we can expect from the industry, what we have to deliver it to the companies, what the companies will expect from you. So those are just the ideas which I want to share you with the details, guys. Okay. So that's it from my side, guys. So it is already 11:30, almost 11:34. I've taken a 1.5 hour. Initially, we planned for 1 hour, but now it is extended to 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Thank you, guys. I think some people has been asked some questions. I have answered some of the questions, guys. I answered some of the questions, I think so, like course duration, like what we provide you, day-to-day recording videos, like how much expertise you can expect after the completion of your course, or how much extent the mass is going to be required. I think I have
another question.
Yes, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Question is there any fast track batch?
Fast track batches are not available. As of now, it is not available. Fast track batches. We are having a regular classes, which will take some around 4 to 5 months of time. In the case, if it is going to be you have to take like, we have one-on-one sessions are there, like weekend sessions are there from this one. You can just reach me on my number once so that we can have a discussion about that.
Actually, okay. if any possibility,
you can just reach me on my contact number. We can discuss it personally.
Okay.
Yes, Amit. Yeah.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Sir, actually, I had a few queries because see, I am having a total of 13 years of experience. Okay. Currently, I am a WFM manager, and it's a BPO industry actually, and I'm basically taking care of planning, demand forecasting, and budgeting activities, all that. Okay. So if you talk about the basic skills that I have, basically into Excel, I mean, Excel expert you can consider, and some essence of VBA coding. Okay, macros I'm talking about. Okay. So I was kind of looking for a transition because I have reached a point wherein it's enough to be at that role. Now, I mean, from this time onward, your leaning will be towards the people management. I mean, skill is something that's peak. Okay, so which is why I just wanted to kind of go for some new courses, some new learning. So I mean, is it really possible for me to kind of shift my career to that direction?
Yes. Yeah, see, the thing is, I can say something is, first of all,
and,
the thing is,
sorry. My educational background is I am a computer application graduate, PCA. And currently I am doing my MBA with business analytics. So it's my 3rd semester. So it's running.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So being you already have 15 years of experience, your education qualification does not matter. It always comes to your experience only, how much experience you are having. And you are into the BPO industry, but you currently we are at the manager level, and you are obviously you know that what Excel can do, like which is you are forecasting the demand and how much, all this, you know that you basic concepts of analytics and all these things you are going to do. And you already have an idea about how the analytics is going to drive your business applications and all the things you have in clear, you have a domain expertise, I can say that. So same thing we are going to be doing, but the problem is nothing but, so like if you are doing it in Excel and all these things, you have a limitations will be there. Like you cannot analyze all kinds of a data, you cannot analyze it. And some kind of complex patterns and all these things, you cannot do that, because in Excel also we can do some linear regression models. You can do that, but only basically up to some extent only we can do that. But whenever it comes to the machine learning, whatever you are talking about is, I can up to some extent you can do it in machine learning. But like whatever I'm talking about, like image processing or image classifications, those things, AI, all these things, we cannot do it in the Excel sheets.
Right.
So that is beyond the Excel sheets, what we can say that. So whatever the role you are expecting is the same, but with a higher level data and advanced level applications, we are going to do that. And one more thing is, even if you are an IT or a non-IT, does not matter. Here it is not a concept of programming. It is a concept of techniques only we are going to be talking about. So different techniques, maybe you maybe already know about that, like how do you clean the data before going for processings, and we do some kind of a feature selection, feature extractions. How do you do it in Excel sheets? Based on your past experience only, you do it right. Based on your past experience, you will do that. Which features are important? If I want to complete a project, what factors I have to consider? Those are all going to be done by the machines with the help of a machine learning expert. So we are going to be applying some kind of a techniques with the help of some programming language. So here programming language does not play an important role. Why? Because it is doing the thing. Why we are doing the things is we have to decide that. So your domain knowledge and whatever your prior expertise is there, it is easy to ship because you already have an exposure to the data. You know how the data is going to be drive you. So it is only the thing is a little bit advanced levels, and mostly it is going to be predicting the same whatever you are talking about, but in a more efficient way, and within even with the complex data also we can work with them. So that is what I can talk about yourself, or based on your discussions what I have done.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Sahil. Yes, we have the requirements for even for the freshers also, but you know that no, current market trend is a little bit down for startups. A lot of layoffs is happening in the startups, but you can find it, and it's not only for the job nowadays. What has been happened here is for every IT person. So like previously, how they're expecting a C language is a common language. Nowadays, SQL, basic data analytics, basic reporting, this has been already become a common skills. Everybody has to know the basic skills of analytic skills. A basic skills of reporting skills are required, a basic skills of data management. So this has been become, whether you go to Java, whether you go to some other thing, but these are the some of the basic skills that has been happened. So you can find the jobs, plus apart from that, there are multiple roles are there. So once you learn this data science course, you can opt for it depending on your experience, depending on your expertise. We can go for a different job roles, we can apply it. So obviously there is a chance is there. It's not like only one single skill, but we have a multiple skills are there, right? Yes. Yeah. Yes, Amit. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I had another question. Sorry,
Yes.
I'm just asking so many follow-up questions. Okay, so my current package is somewhere about ballpark 15 lakhs per annum. Okay, so I mean, and it's a managerial position. So I'm not expecting to be on a managerial position because I know data science is quite complex.
Yeah, that is a different. Yeah.
So I was just trying to understand. How much high can I expect? I mean, by the time I complete this course, I'm somewhat expert, not expert, I would say 70-80% proficient into what data science personnel can do.
Yeah, I got it. I got your point. So see, it depends. See, the thing is like for higher level jobs, obviously, see in data science, what is happening here is for lower level. That means whenever the experience is very low, I don't say that the jobs are going to be the salary or going to be the pay is going to be very high, but whenever it is going to a higher level experience, so obviously the compare with the other technologies and the two, you are not transiting from existing IT field to this one. Obviously you can expect, I can say that, as you are saying that it is almost 12 lakhs, isn't it 12 lakhs you said, right?
15.
15. Okay, 15 you said that. So 15 you can expect at least, if you can show a real expertise, that means if you can show that really you have been got worked with the data science, and at least if you can show somewhere around 3-4 years of experience by putting, so you have to put somewhere around 15, no, so 11 years experience on your previous industry, and after that you have been more, at least if you can show something around 3 to 4, you can show that you can show, at least I can say that it is 22 to 24 you can get it.
Got it.
Okay, fine. So guys, still questions, obviously they can be endless. You have a lot of questions are there, but we don't want to spend more time on that. So if you have any further questions, guys, you can reach me on my WhatsApp number, my personal number itself. So you can reach me out if you have any personal questions or if you have any more questions on that. And as you can see, like we are starting a new batch, a demo session on the 10th of the August on 8:30. The link is already there in the DURGASOFT, same like how you registered here. You will be having the link will be there. I think already my team has already shared you in the chat window. You can find it in the chat window, or else you can also find it in the. I'm going to share it one more time, guys. Let me share the link one more time. If anybody wants to register for the link, guys, you can just click on the link and you can register for the course, or it is already there in the DURGASOFTonlinetrainings.com. You can go to DURGASOFTonlinetrainings.com, and from there also you can register, guys. I already shared you the link. You can just click on the link and you can register for the course, guys. So we can discuss a little bit more and more if you have any further discussions are there. So in the join the demo classes, we can discuss a little bit more and more technically. I'm speaking. I'll speak a little bit technically more and more about that in the demo classes, guys. Okay. And thank you all of you guys by just sparing some of your time, almost all 2 hours on Sunday. We know it is a little bit difficult on a particular Sunday, obviously. 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes is almost all crossed 1.5 hours. So thanks for attending this workshop, guys. And I'll hope you see you all of you on the demo classes, guys. If you're interested, then you can register for the course and you can continue the courses. But please attend. It's a free of cost. You can attend 3-4 classes of demo classes, and after that we can start with the regular classes, guys. Okay. So thanks all of you guys, and thank you once again for attending the class. So hope we'll see you all of you on the Monday's class, on the Thursday's class, guys. Okay. So thanks all of you guys.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys. I'm ending the session, guys. Thanks all of you once again.